So what's up everybody, it's me and welcome back to my channel, and today as you can see I'm on a platform called as code.org, and what we are going to be doing today is completely different from my other videos. Okay, so in my other videos, we mostly do flexibility, gymnastics, yoga, and like I'm teaching you flexibility. But today I've tried to incorporate something new, which is coding. So today we're going to be using the language JavaScript to code a basic, very simple app. Okay, so over here I'm on the platform code.org. Let's open App Lab right here. Okay, if you're familiar to the language JavaScript, this might be very easy or very beginner too, but if you're new you might get the hang of it, right? Okay, so over here, first things first, we always design. Okay, in design I just need a button, and in the button, let's just let the id be button one. Text, you're gonna say click me, because obviously we want the user to click this button, but every time, every day, you don't have to say the text click me because the user will understand. But over here you can say anything you want. You can go creative if you want. Okay. So yeah, you and there are many fun screen styles you can choose from. I'm just gonna keep this very simple. It's a square button. If you want to change it in a circle, you can increase its border radius. So you see, and if I make it like 60, it changes in the circle. Okay, so now let's get coding. Okay, now on event, button one is clicked, right? So when I say on when button one is clicked, when I literally translate this, it means that when button one is clicked. So when button one is clicked, what should happen? When button one is clicked, I want to set the property of screen one. This screen, right? I want to change the color of the screen. That's why I'm gonna click screen one. One's background color. It's width. I'm gonna change it to background color. What do I want to change? No, yeah, so I'm gonna take another set property here. So set property of screen one's background color, and again, wait, let's take set property again. Okay, wait. Actually, we should take RGB right here. Yeah, but for that, we're gonna need another set property right here. Uh-oh. Okay, anyways, let's just take RGB. So over here, what I'm gonna do is, in one of the RGBs, I'm gonna put random numbers. When I put random number, okay. So RGB stands for red, green, blue. 1 to 250. So over here, let's go to text so that you can understand better. Okay, I mean, I think you'll understand better in box. Okay. So let's translate. Okay, when button one is clicked, I want to change the color of screen one, right? So I want to set the property of screen one's background color as any color. How we code any color is RGB. So red comes first. So red, there are 250 shades of red that the computer AI recognizes. So that's why I wanted 250. Now we are going in sequence. So now it's going to be blue, and we're going to code the same thing right here, 250. Now if you notice, you will, okay, now let's run this app. Right, it's working, but as you can see, we are not getting shades of blue because we have only coded it for red and green, right? So we'll get a red shade. This is a reddish shade. This is also a reddish shade. This is, you can see, a greenish reddish shade, and this is a green, and blue will not come. Now, when we code blue over here, 1 to 250, blue is going to come, okay? So now let's run our app. You see, now every color is coming. You see blue is coming, green is coming. This is a shade of blue, this is a shade of green, this is a shade of blue, this is a shade of blue, This is a shade of red, and you know. So now this is a shade of red again, blue, green. This is a shade of red, which is pink. So now random colors will come, right? As you continue clicking, colors are gonna continue coming, right? So like you can see, we have this green, this black, and then you do not decide the colors, right? Okay. Now we're gonna add a text input. Again, we're gonna code. Now I think you've got a little bit hang of it, so we're gonna go a little fast. So now on event, when button one is clicked, okay, we don't need another on it, okay? On when button one is clicked, set this, but we can also say, okay, now suppose if you do not want this, we can remove this and we can go to design and we can remove this. And now we only have one and only text input. Okay, now we're gonna get text. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm trying to find the function get text. Okay, yeah, found it. Get text. Okay, ornament button one is clicked. Sorry. Then we want to set the property, right? So that is very important. You want to set the property of screen one. Obviously, it's background color. What property? That we're gonna get text. That we're gonna get text from text input one. Now when I run, when I enter red, okay, so there is no button one. Okay, so we're gonna enter a button. Okay, we don't want text over here. Perfect. Okay, let's change this to button 2. The reason we are changing this to button 2 because its ID is button 2. Okay, now when I run and I write blue and I click this button, we get blue. Right? When I type GREN and I click this button, we get green. When I type turquoise and I click this button, I get that color. When I type, say, gold, I get that. So you can see that this is following our instructions right now. So now over here we can control what we want. Suppose let's say teal. We get teal, right? We have all these beautiful colors coming up. Right? So you can say silver, which is more of like gray. Yeah. So that was it. I hope that you learned something, really got the hang of what coding is. So yeah, anyways guys, see you later in the next video, which is gonna be a probably a flexibility video where I try doing jumps, okay? So stay tuned. Bye. See you later. Cringe, yeah, back. Okay. What was that? Okay, anyways, so stay tuned, guys, because like my new video is coming up, which is gonna be like where I try new jumps. So stay tuned. Bye bye.